Alrighty, what's up guys? Another day, another video. This time, new location. We're at the west wing of our massive 600 square foot apartment. That's a joke for those of you guys that don't get it. 600 square foot's tiny. But we're buying sneakers nonetheless, and here are 4 recent pickups. All come to us actually from the Nike sneakers app. Figured I'd talk through some of them. They're all unworn, brand new, just because I'm on the fence about all of them, but we'll talk more about it as we get into the video. But before we get into things, be sure to follow me on Instagram at StuffedOnLikes. I'm sharing content like this way before all of these YouTube videos upload. On top of that as well, be sure to check out my selling page, because as much as I'm buying sneakers like these, I gotta move things from the collection to make room for them. But getting straight into things, no chronological order here, but I guess we'll start at the highest peak or the highest stool here, and these are the froSkate collab Nike SB Dunk Highs. For those of you that don't know what froSkate is, it's a group or organization or collective of people that identify as Black and Indigenous people of color, and it's a group of people that identify as LGBTQ as well, and that whole community. And the whole theme on the sneaker is all love, no hate, and you could definitely see it throughout the sneaker. So there are a bunch of cool details on the sneaker, starting with this all love text embossed there, it seems, into the leather, these hearts at the toe box instead of traditional ventilation holes, the various froSkate all love tags at the tongue. And if you take a look at the sneaker as a whole, it's all in this mismatched sort of color blocking. So you have tones of like this green, this teal, red, black, etc, etc. And the cool thing about it as well, it's in this wear away sort of leather material. So it's very much like the Air Jordan 1 and Nike SB collabed pair of ones that I have in the collection, that they have the same wear away material. You can actually get a glimpse of it underneath there. If you see that little ridge there over the red, there's the teal underneath, and then it'd be the same vice versa on that sort of mudguard. And then same thing, the green is underneath that yellow, and then the yellow is underneath the green there. So, and as you're like flicking your toe and stuff and just wearing them generally, if you're not a skateboarder, the wear away will essentially happen naturally. So super cool, bunch of lace options as well. I think I'd end up going something more neutral with like maybe this black, for example, since it's sort of a loud sneaker. Awesome outsole as well. It's like this blue icy translucent with a bunch of graphics on there. I got these again on the Nike sneakers app the morning of release. SBs are quintessentially pretty hard to get on release if you're like not on the sneakers app. You know, they're harder to get at skate shops. I don't know how accessible they really make them, but in a case like this, I was lucky enough to get them the morning of release from Nike sneakers app. The one thing I will say though, the box is slightly damaged. The way they arrived from UPS, they were crushed in, and they actually had to put some tape over. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't get stolen, but you know, they ended up here. The shoes are unscathed. They came out pretty nice. This leather's pretty nice. The quality is pretty good. So I like them. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them, but either way, that's the first pickup. Moving along, here are 2 pairs of Nike Sportswear Dunk High Retros. I guess we'll start with this pair. This is the Championship Red Dunk High. These look very similar to a pair that I already have in the collection. It's the University Red Dunk Lows, or the St. John's, the SP colorway that dropped in 2020. And you'll notice that this pair has the eBay tag on it, so it's kind of a funny coincidence. I was looking for this pair and it doesn't seem like they're going for much in the resale market, so I found a really great deal on eBay literally days before Nike decided to do the Nike Dunk Reserve. I'll have like sort of the timeline of events pasted in here. So yeah, I decided to return the pair that I got from Nike, and I kept this one from eBay just because the quality of this pair seemed a tad better than the one from Nike. So I didn't need 2, as much as I like doubling up on things. I didn't need 2 of these, especially since I have the Dunk Lows. As far as the actual sneaker goes, the quality is nowhere near the pair of Dunk Lows that I have that again dropped in 2020 as part of like the SP model. These Dunk Retros of the last 12-24 months have been pretty bad when it comes to leather quality. It's like a plasticky, cardboardy type of leather, versus the other one, it has like much more of a grain and leather to it. Super clean colorway. I'm kind of surprised these don't go for a lot more than they do, just because it kind of is an OG colorway, much like that one, which we'll talk about in a bit. White and red can't beat it. I'm gonna wear these eventually. It'll take time before I pull them out, but I don't think I'm gonna move them anytime soon, but I also don't think I'm gonna wear them as well anytime soon, if that makes sense. And biting off the point I made with these, this in a way is an OG colorway. This specific one is a Nike Dunk High Retro as well, white and midnight navy. Well, I'm not sure if midnight navy was the OG color code on the 1985 pair. This pair initially appeared in the Be True to Your School pack back in 1985. So I believe it's a Villanova, what the school and these colors represent. Same thing with these as well. I'm kind of surprised these don't go for a lot more in the resale market, because it is a very clean color blocking of, you know, this primary white and navy blue. Personally, this is a sneaker that I wanted for a really long time, but as time will tell, I didn't go and find them on StockX or go in the aftermarket. More so, I just waited for the right time. There's like the right place and the right time with this Dunk Reserve, and I was able to get my hands on them for retail. I'm usually good at finding pretty good deals for things in the aftermarket, but part of the reason why I didn't pursue these is because I have so many navy blue, Jordan, and Nike sneakers. Like the first few that come to mind are like the Nike Dunk Low Valerian Blues, the 75th anniversary Brooklyn Nets ones. What else? I also have like the Kodak JP Air Jordan 1 highs as well. So those alone, those 3 sneakers have a very similar, unique styling and color blocking that looks very much like this. But as a collector, this somewhat completes my Be True to Your School pack in a way. There are different hybrids of what's ever posted in the screenshot attached, but I essentially have every colorway as part of those school colors or college colors or whatever you want to call them. Very much like the championship red pair over there. These navy blue ones, I think I'm going to keep in the collection, but also I don't think I'm going to wear them anytime soon, just because I have so many navy blue sneakers in the collection. So yeah, those are the Midnight Navy highs. And then rounding out the batch here, I actually have the receipt. I got these on a Nike Sneakers Pass. I picked these up in the city, primarily their Flatiron location that's right around the corner from where I work, so it's sort of a perfect storm. But as you know, these are the Nike Dunk Low Retros in the black and white colorway, also dubbed as the Pandas. Not even to brag or anything, but this is like the 4th or the 5th pair I've had of these, and every single pair I've gotten rid of. For me, I never really saw the hype of this black and white Dunk Low. Like, I made a video on these and put them on foot and decided to sell them after. And this is yet another Dunk that I've had over, I guess, the last 12-24 months in this Panda Low colorway. Part of it, again, is the quality, and then also I just have so many things in the collection. I can't justify keeping them when the resale prices, at least back then, were pretty high. I remember, I think for 2 or 3 pairs, I sold them at like $300 a piece. But more and more of these are restocking. I'm definitely not going to get nearly as much money reselling them. I think these are more so in like the high 100s, low 200s these days. But who knows, maybe this is a sneaker I decide to wear just because they're restocking every now and then. I could beat up a pair, at least make some money back, and then get a new one a few months later. Who knows, as you all know, like this has become like the meme colorway, or like very much like an all-white Air Force One. Everybody's wearing them on feet. Even Steph has a pair right there on our little shoe rack there that she wears pretty frequently. So will I sell them? Will I keep them? To be determined. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up the video. So again, here's a look at some recent pickups from Nike. This is very quick and easy for me to make. So if you like content like this, let me know by dropping a comment down below. Drop me a like as well. That definitely goes a long way with engagement. And other than that, I've already plugged the social. I've plugged the eBay. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.